MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a liner. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Dexter Fowler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. 1-1 the count now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. First home run of the campaign for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Here's Matt Carpenter.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, Brandon Nimmo as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Nimmo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. Well, and he has some trouble with it. The relay. Throw won't get him.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Plawecki. And the throw is in time. Jerko is retired, and there's 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, catcher,
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Cabrera.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Smith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
In now, Jacob deGrom. Now the runner's on his way home. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Into the box now, Amed Rosario. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. DeYoung is there. And that retires the side. The sights and sound. Here's Colton Wong now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. One away. Riding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Frazier is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Ouch. That comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Nimmo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Carpenter.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Gone!
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Luke Weaver. Soft liner to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Deaver, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First time up, he went down
Leading
looking.
off for the Mets here in the 4th, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Next for the Mets, Kevin Plawecki. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit down the third base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right fielder.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Nimmo is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard ground ball to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Next up for New York, Jacob deGrom. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Grounded down the third baseline. Sliding stop by Jerko. How about that?
Now batting, shortstop.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jay Bruce now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot by Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 67.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
I think he's forgotten.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
In there, no balls and a strike. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Snap throw to first, not in time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes is going back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. Last time through was a base hit.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So stepping in, Colton Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the... John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Riding in once again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Plawecki. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Carpenter on the move, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Now batting, pitcher,
Adrian Gonzalez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 7-5. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Fastball in there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. Missed with a slider.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Nimmo ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swings through the slider there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over, 1 away. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it, and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Jay Bruce will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. In the dirt here. Cespedes at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message. Marcell Ozuna will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. A.J. Ramos been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a high pop-up. Smith shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Nimmo. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Colton Wong now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. But 2 come across. Greg Holland is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready for another chance. Todd Frazier, no hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Holland is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no advance. It's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Grounded to the right. Wong has it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. Here's Dexter Fowler now, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 1 for 2.
Dexter Fowler.
Jerry Familia comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Familia, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dexter Fowler becomes the first out of the inning. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely. Well, this is a dicey situation.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. It's 1-2. Right side, hit hard. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brett Cecil is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Michael Conforto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. To third. There is Jerko. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Fowler, still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8. Wilmer Flores will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Jason Vargas takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder, number 23, Marcelo Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Jed Jerko now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 63, Tyler O'Neill.
Munoz at second. Molina is over at first with one away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Jairo Munoz is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Tyler Myers comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Third baseman number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. DeYoung over to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Plawecki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The pitcher, number 40.
Travis d'Arnaud will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Travis d'Arnaud.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 0-2 is a ball below the zone. The 1-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. St. Louis were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Tyler Lyons claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
9 runs on 19 hits. No errors.